Welcome back, everybody, to Off the Beaten Quests Campaign 1. This is part 2 of session 62, entitled Nightmares. We are getting right back into the thick of it. We had a very interesting part 1 with a lot of nightmares and fear facing and all the like. And the party finds themselves back in the basement, standing across a group of ghoulish ghosts and a armor-clad shadow knight.
No. Shit. Are they ghouls or are they ghosts?
They're ghosts.
Okay.
I was just adding.
Can you touch them? Boop, boop.
I don't recommend it.
Oh.
And without further ado, you all had essentially reappeared in this basement. The last thing the knight had said was to Eliana, essentially shouting that they were Thanatura's servants.
I thought you were gonna shout it, and I was gonna repeat it like an echo.
No, I'm not going to repeat it. Not in this moment. But that being said, anything that you would like to do to kick things off?
Ira just puts herself between Eliana and the entity.
The Death Knight General, as he called himself.
Describe them one more time. What's in front of us exactly?
There's a ghostly figure in clad armor surrounded by 4 smoky, glowing, ghostly figures. The knight is standing over an unconscious body on the ground, resembling the man from the Hop Owl Hills. And the knight moves forward, ready for attack.
I was gonna choke that guy out with a net. I'm rather angry now. Okay.
You all have all of your weapons, gear, everything that you subsequently either didn't have in the visions or was missing previously.
Are you gonna attack him, Dawn?
The boulder is conflicted about beating up a ghost.
By the way, and this is just to offer you a little bit of grace. Had you used any spell slots, rage slots, etc., go ahead and make sure to uncheck those that you used during the nightmares. I will let you keep those.
That's so kind.
Oh.
And Ira, you will keep the heroic inspiration.
Yeah, I can't undo the magic missile without a long rest. So I'll just make a mental note. I still have that.
Okay, yeah.
I used mine before.
Yeah. So anything that you used during the visions, you didn't need to check off. So.
Hmm.
Because they were real.
Because it wasn't real.
So I don't have to keep track of it. I'm going to go ahead and step in front of Eliana and use the magic missile again.
Okay.
Because I will forget that I have it.
That being said, go ahead and roll for initiative.
I like how he's like, somebody attack, and then we'll just, or like somebody
It
make
doesn't
the
matter
first.
because someone else is going to go first anyway.
7.
Holy shit. A freaking
Nat
nat 20.
Yummy.
Wow.
Lukeel's angry. He's like,
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
what the fuck
For
you
a
just put me
total
through,
of-
Plus
but
4.
I'm coming for ya. Oh, what can I call this? The main guy. Everybody else is ghosts. Main dude is a.
Death Knight
Knight.
General.
I'm just calling him Night.
So I'm going to just throw this on here so you guys can see this a little bit better. All of our listeners, there will be some content on our Instagram of the battle map and everything that you see. I will try to describe it accurately as much as possible. But if you go ahead and check out our Instagram, and you will see the battle map in all of its glory.
I rolled a nat 20 as well. Lukeel, does that mean that we get to go at the same time? Let's partner up.
What's your initiative modifier?
Really good.
Like, what is it plus?
I actually get advantage on initiative, but
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
I roll it, and all of a sudden a 21 appears. My plus is 6, so 26.
So you would go first.
Yeah,
'cause
you
this
would
is
be
24.
first.
Yeah,
Watch your head.
Oh my gosh. There is a giant.
Do you need help?
Justin is laying the combat.
The battle map onto the
Map.
table.
I'm gonna need you to move your cup a little. You're good. Okay. I wasn't still. I need to take a picture of this too, just so. I
Ooh,
don't
I
have
wanna
to
take a
move
picture of it.
Too much.
All right.
This is a tiny room.
Baby room.
Fireball.
We're in the basement of a
I
house,
don't
so
think
yeah,
any
it
of
makes
us even
sense.
have
I mean-
fireball at this point.
No,
Uh-uh.
I have
fireball.
I have firebolt.
Everybody, the
Definitely
whole
not the
house
same
is about
thing.
to become a fireball if we're not too careful. We gotta go.
It already is.
I mean,
We got a
it, yeah,
whipping-
it already is. It's already on fire.
Exactly. So if we're not careful, this is a whole place. Oh wait, he said it's like the roof is like stone, so we're kind of
Yes.
in the clear as far as any minute now the house collapsing on
So-
top of us.
Through great feedback that I have found, and things that I've done research for, I think when there's multiple enemies like this and it makes it easier for initiative orders and things like that, we will do my people, then your people. So my 5, then you 6.
Great.
Do I
So
still get my
essentially
shot
the
off?
initiative order, the rolling for initiative kind of was almost a little bit of a moot point, unfortunately, as I now look back on it. However, you guys all get to call heads or tails.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do I still get my shot off?
I said I wanted heads as well.
So heads?
Heads.
Heads.
Okay.
I
What
can't
is
see it. Heads.
Hey.
Oh, it's tails.
Oh,
What the
it's a-
heck?
Bitch, it's a
Isn't that a
skull. What do you mean that's not
So
heads?
failure is tails, success is the heads.
Can I see the other side of it?
Wow.
It's a
okay.
success.
We got excited.
Oh.
I need to.
What is
stand
on
up
the
to
other
see
side of
this.
this? Oh, a treasure chest.
Oh, there's
So
more.
essentially, if
That's
it had,
confusing.
if it said success, your call would have been successful as the correct call.
Oh,
if
that's
that makes
totally
sense.
fine.
Oh, okay. So there's like.
He was not tossing a quarter. It was an actual coin.
How are you doing? Oh, I'm like trying to stand up on. Like,
Okay.
I'm on my knees.
So
that makes sense. Okay.
essentially, this is a 16 kind of square foot room. Don't you worry, you'll get your damage dice in. My goodness. Never seen somebody so eager for their magic missile damage. I have to
Nice.
describe it for the listeners. Yours will still hit first, and then my people will go. I'm just so sick of seeing the sad face. Making a sad face.
This room is so tiny. It's kind of cracking me up.
It is.
I'm amazed we're not like shoulder to shoulder right now.
It's a 16 square foot room. There's just some furniture, and then they are standing across from each other. Again, check the Instagram to see what the map looks like. Get a full 360 view and some cool photos of it. So go ahead and roll for the damage of your magic missile.
Two. Four. Same as before.
So 9.
9. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
that's so weird. We're
Okay.
having some weird rolls today.
Hopefully, all the bad juju is.
Shh. See? Look what you did. Look what you did.
I'm sorry. I'll take the blunt.
Remember that one time I rolled like all ones trying to get out of
We
a
had-
fucking net?
We had like 4 nat ones that game.
You should
was
throw the
wild.
net on the Death Knight General.
If you don't think that
Ooh.
that's my plan, you do not know Dawn very well. Which I'm guessing is why you said it, because you do know Dawn very well and you know that that's about to happen. Verity, wasn't there one time who flipped a table?
It was.
That
past.
was Roman.
Yeah,
Roman
Roman.
flipped a table. I can picture it now. Can I flip this table?
That was so cool.
And then you had to hide under it, and everybody was like so pissed after.
I was trying. Listen, I was trying to free them. Okay, I was trying to free them from the nets.
Yeah, but we didn't know that, and so we're all like,
I
"What's
had
this bitch doing hiding?"
I had a plan. All right. I had a plan. I just couldn't. Like, y'all didn't know me enough to
Okay.
know.
This will be real interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Who did her missile hit?
The
The main dude.
Yeah.
Sick. Take it, main guy.
Okay. So they all move forward, essentially
Nice.
directly onto you. The Death Knight is going to be attacking Dawn directly.
Big surprise.
And okay. For his action, he's going to do one thing. He gets this once a day.
Oh boy.
I have something too that just once a day.
He takes a vitamin.
You see his hand kind of come up, and there is this like orb of fire in his hand.
Cindy would be terrified.
And he takes it and throws it down directly at his feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Every single person within a 120-foot radius needs to make a DC 18
Whoa.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 16 for Verity.
What?
Natural 20.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
we've
Okay.
got some big rolls happening. Either it's a 1, it's 20.
9.
Oh, shoot. I just threw my
It
dice
doesn't count.
onto the table. For everyone, I have miniature dice, like really tiny. It's about as big as my
Okay.
thumbnail.
So Jax had a success. He rolled an 18.
And so every time I roll this mini tiny dice, me,
So we will
we
go
have to
around
go
the
in really
room.
close to look at it.
What did you roll?
Let's see.
Noah, Lukiel, have rolled a natural 20.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
hell
There's
yeah.
so many natural 20s happening.
Good.
That's your second one in a row.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's weird.
So the
I had 3 natural ones in a row. This is spooky.
Yeah, this side of the table is the 20s.
So the Death Knight succeeded, as well as one of the specters. The other specter, the Dread Warrior, and the Wraith all
And Ira.
failed.
And Ira.
Well, that's just these 5. Natural 20 for Eliana.
Yes.
16. for
Verity got a 16.
If
Nat
Verity got a
20.
16, I'm going to use my reaction to wheel, add a d6 to your saving
Oh,
throw.
I get a reroll.
You
Yeah.
want to do it on
You
this?
said a D6?
Yeah, that's your heroic inspiration.
Okay. That becomes a dirty 20 for Verity.
Okay, so the 3 of you succeed.
Worse.
Oh.
Now,
Okay.
is it like Bardic Inspiration? Do I get to keep it if it doesn't do anything, or do I lose it? If
You lose it once you use it.
right?
Yes. I think that's how the new heroic inspiration works.
Bye-bye.
Stupid, but fine.
So
Doesn't benefit me at all.
Ira fails.
Yep.
Dawn,
18. What was the thing?
you
Makes it,
succeed.
takes it.
Makes it, takes it.
Yes.
So Ira's the only one that fails in this moment.
What?
That's all right.
It's okay. I can afford to.
I
Okay.
cannot.
I know you can't. I was
She's
worried.
more
I
buff
was
than
more,
our rogue over here.
I was more worried for you than myself, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a fair thought.
So let's see. You will take half of this damage for those who succeed and full damage for those who failed. So
Oh, damn. I still have to
3 of
take
the
damage.
enemies will take the full damage versus 2 of them, and Ira will take the full damage.
Mhm.
It is 10d6 fire damage and 10d6 necrotic damage.
And it's okay. I don't know why it's like, what kind of damage is it? And you literally just said.
Oh, I was not. Say it again. What's the half damage?
He hasn't rolled it yet.
Oh.
And you are not resistant to either of those, so.
So, this is for the first half.
Mhm.
No, I'm just going to say the main total,
Okay.
and then I will let you guys have it.
And I'm going to use my Breath of the Cosmos tattoo to temporarily become ethereal and have this damage. So I'm going to fourth it instead of have.
Hmm.
Do they stack like that?
Yes.
Interesting.
Mm.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
on, math. Work my brain. All right. So the first part, so the fire damage, is going to be 41 points of fire damage.
Oh,
so 20 is the half.
Oh, Don is not doing
Oh, no, he's not done yet.
I got another
And
half to
that's,
go.
So it's 20
Wait,
total.
what?
It's 20 total for the people that saved
Correct.
for the fire damage.
So
and
when
then it's
he
also
does
the
this,
necrotic damage
right?
as
So when he
well.
does this,
It's another 10d6.
Yo, Don is about to be down.
this,
I would need everybody to
Same.
know that.
Literally
This-
how?
this,
'Cause we
and
haven't slept in-
this.
She hasn't taken a long rest.
She hasn't
like
taken a
we
long
have.
rest.
Oh yeah.
So
you
these
were
3
exhausted.
ghosts instantly incinerate.
Oh, that's great news. Wow, what a
Okay.
dumbass. He's like, I'm going to do this. Pff, bam. Oh, everybody's gone.
We'll see. Now, that was the first half. The second half is another 10d6 necrotic damage as well.
Yeah, Ira's taken a lot.
She took a lot to save all of your lives too, but it's fine. It's worth it.
And if you're resistant to necrotic damage, you take half.
shit.
Wait, I
Yes.
have resistance to fire damage,
So
You
you
do.
will only take a fourth. So
You
you'll
take a fourth of
10
that, so you only take
of
10.
the fire,
so I need to add.
and you
10.
will take a fourth of the necrotic damage since you're resistant to necrotic.
You're resistant to necrotic?
Yeah, because
Nice.
it's an asthma.
There it is.
What's necrotic again?
Just a type of damage.
It's like almost like
Like how there's fire damage, cold damage, necrotic damage. It's basically like death magic.
yeah.
Great.
It sucks the
So
life out of
it
you.
is 29 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
So-
calculator.
So half of that is going to be
15 if we're rounding
15
up.
if we're rounding up.
So it's 15 plus 20.
Yes, so 35
for-
points of total, and that's for the full, or for the half, excuse me. So everybody that
There's no
takes
calculator on iPads.
half.
I forgot.
And so that's 8 damage for the fourth. For
Yeah,
you
so-
and me.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, we are so close.
So 29 necrotic.
be-
So, okay, so it's
down.
29 necrotic full, but then halved would be 14.5, but we round up, so it's 15. And then 15 halved, rounding up, is 8. So you only take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Well, 29 divided by 4
I guess you can divide it by 4.
is
That's,
7 1/4.
and we're rounding up, so that's
Yeah,
just
we
going to be 8.
round up.
Oh,
What?
rounding up
You
to full.
round up though, but 7 and a
been-
quarter.
We've been rounding up this whole game.
yep, the whole
You
campaign.
only round up if it's 0.5. No?
Right,
If
so-
you round up, if
Yeah,
you
he said
round,
it
if
was,
you-
it was 7.2 or something.
29 divided by 2 is 14.5.
7.25 is more
No, I'm
than
talking about
7,
him.
so we're rounding up to 8 because
Yeah.
it's more than 7, and you can't
Oh,
take
so
like
you-
0.25 of damage. So
Yeah.
we're rounding up.
So
to
you're not
8.
going to round down
Yeah.
if it's below 0.5.
We just round up if it's more.
So-
than, yeah.
The Wraith, the other entity in this room that succeeded, has taken. So we said half is what? 30. Half of the damage that I rolled is 30. How much damage did you take?
So it's 41 plus 29.
35 is like the full
Is the
half
full.
damage.
So
35.
41, 29, that's 70 points. To divide that by 2 is 35.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Fuck-
good.
Fucking math rocks, dude.
And they
You're like in school and they're like, when am I ever going to use this math? Someone in the back is like, during D&D.
Guys, ever heard the rumor about queer people not knowing how to do math? Yeah, that's me.
So the Wraith, essentially, it lets out like a huge screech, and you see in the back of the room the unconscious body
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
of that, of
Oh, the poor guy.
of Kazuo.
Kazuo. Yeah, that's his name. I totally was going to get there.
Oh wait. we
This
don't
gives
like
you the idea of what has happened. He is no longer alive,
Serves him right.
and this specter shows up
Oh.
in his form because the Wraith can conjure specters.
Oh.
It's a little dark, but you guys can see it.
Mm. Ah, yes. Yes, the Wraith.
Oh, yes.
So that is their kind of movement and turn and such. Go ahead, you guys. It is your turn.
Do I get the rest of my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna jump in here.
Great.
Real quick. Let me make sure of something first. Great magic
Boopity
missile
bop.
is an action.
Guys, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animal.
I am
That's
going.
what got us into this mess.
As my bonus action, I'm going to do Second Wind and give myself 1d10 plus 2.
Okay. Go
Hot.
ahead and roll that d10.
Where are they? Oh, they are. They're like, where are they? Cool. So that's 10 points of healing.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Guys, should I try something
Done.
stupid?
Always.
Yes.
That answer will literally never be no.
I'll let you guys go first. I'll do mine last.
Are you last in initiative? Are we going off of our initiative numbers originally? Oh, okay.
We're just going back and forth
Us
between
versus them.
enemies versus them. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
So you can jump in whenever you want now.
Dawn is gonna rage.
Okay.
Rawr. That's what it sounds like when she rages. Rage. I'm gonna roll my 8. Bloopity bop. The first one I rolled is shadowy tundrils.
Okay.
What is with the shadowy tundrils today? This is the third one. Lash around you. Each creature of your choice that can be seen within 30 feet must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take a 1d12 necrotic damage. You gain 1d12 temporary hit points. I literally don't care what the second thing is I get to choose from. I'm pretty sure I'm picking that one. 6. Until your rage ends, you're surrounded by a multicolored protective light. You gain +1 bonus to AC.
So
And while within 10 feet, your allies gain the same bonus. Shit!
Ooh.
all 3 of these enemies are immune to necrotic. Not
Thank you
resistant,
for
but immune.
saying
Oh, wow.
that.
So-
Yeah, they're undead. Also, that would hurt us too.
Yes.
For the tendrils.
Oh,
Correct.
all right. I'm glad everybody spoke up on that.
Yeah.
You,
Oh. Okay.
Eliana's like, don't do
I will
that.
give you the second D8 because your tattoo is still active. So you may re-roll or roll another D8 to see if you get a better option.
Oh,
No, I did.
she
Yeah, I did.
She
Yeah.
did.
6.
She rolled a 1 and a 6.
Okay.
Is my tattoo ever not active?
Yes.
That's information. All right. Well, the one I pick is until your rage ends, you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain +1 bonus to AC, and while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus,
Okay.
which is needed.
Okay.
So we're gaining.
Everybody gains
One
+1.
If you're within 10 feet of Dawn. So,
Plus
like,
1.
Jax does not get it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, technically,
Okay,
he
yeah.
does.
No, yeah, I guess he does because he's only he's
Yeah.
at the 10 marker.
yeah.
Yeah, so everybody does.
+1 HP or +1 on rolls?
AC.
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 So armor
Okay.
class. So you'll
Yeah.
have 17 instead of 16.
Okay. Then Dawn is just gonna swing her great axe around. Come
Okay.
here, Papa. Let's give us a smooch, why don't ya?
Yeah.
Are you attacking the Dread Knight in front of you?
Yeah, directly in front of me.
Okay.
That was a journey.
I feel like I'm drawing a blank now that we're on mic on how literally any of my attack stuff works. So when I fuck everything up, fill it in. DM and ref. Great axe. Do 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 ba boo 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 ba ba ba. I got a number, which is 16. That's not very good.
16.
Probably doesn't hit.
It does not hit. Definitely.
That's definitely no surprise.
Don't you have 2 attacks at the level of barbarian that you are?
Are you recklessly attacking?
Because reckless gives you advantage.
And it gives them advantage against you in turn.
Yeah.
Super no, because Dawn is about to perish.
Yeah, I was like, there's a disadvantage to this. It's not just
I was
you
like,
get
I don't
advantage.
like your tone saying that. I can't tell if you want me to do that
But
or
yes,
not.
you do get 2 attacks as that level
All
of
right.
barbarian.
First one missed, like a loser. Okay, that's better. 22.
22 does hit, however.
What?
He will choose to parry which adds 6 to his AC against one melee attack that would hit. To do so, the Death Knight must see the attacker and be wielding a melee weapon. And so you are wielding a melee weapon. He can clearly see you and parries,
The platypuses.
making his AC higher than that attack roll. So unfortunately, he parried that, like, takes his long sword and kind of like, ching, like knocks it out of the way.
Well, somebody's the little swordsman then. Fine. Didn't know you'd be a shadow and a swordsmaster. That's fine. That's fine.
Does Dawn say that to him?
Probably.
All right, so that's Dawn.
Actually, yeah, probably. She probably does say that.
So
Now
Dawn,
she's probably like
Ira,
taken off guard that he like parried it. And I'm like, well, shit.
I feel like I should do something.
Do it.
If you're ready, go for it.
If your heart tells you.
I just don't know where I am in
You're-
relation to the other men.
There's
You're
a map in
behind
front of you.
Eliana.
Fuck.
Yeah, you are currently right here.
This is still accurate.
Like in the window between
So
Dawn and Eliana.
You're right here.
I jumped out a window.
Has Eliana gone yet?
No, I'm waiting for.
Well, in that case, you're gonna get a bardic inspiration as my bonus action.
So Eliana is bardically inspired.
Bardically inspired.
How do you inspire her?
Yeah, what do you do? What do you say?
You think don't stop believing?
And like strum a chord?
Oh shit.
Give me 1 second.
I sing the fucking what was the song we were listening to today? What was it?
The Troy Bolton song.
No. It was I think it was Nothing by The Script.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it was Joe Jonas. That's what we were singing earlier.
No, we were in the car and we were
Earlier.
singing
Oh.
Troy Bolton.
Earlier.
It's trying to calm me down because I'm shouting your name all over town. Yeah, that one. Sorry if I
All right.
fucking butchered that one.
That was great.
Well, that's good. I think if it was any longer, we would have gotten copyright.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, he's allowed to sing, but we're not.
It's only like a certain amount of seconds I think you can before you can like have to cut it off. So that was good.
But all I heard was nothing.
Just add a bunch of like animal noises.
Like
Yeah.
in the
To
midst
cover
of
it
it.
up.
In the midst
We'll
of
censor it, yeah. All right, so you bardically inspire. Are you going to attempt to move, do anything else, or are you going to just...
I mean, I don't know if I can really move because Eliana's in front of me.
You can
So-
push her out of the way.
You can.
No.
You can pass through friendly allies.
And you can also climb on the box.
Oh,
There's a box next to you, so you can climb up it.
I'm gonna climb on the box.
Okay?
You can't hide behind the box.
Oh,
You
I
can climb
know.
on the box.
Yeah.
I'll climb up on
Here.
the box.
Climb
I'm
into the box.
Keep it active.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
climb
so
up
would
you,
on the
happen
you
box.
climb
there?
up on the box to your
You're
left.
very mad.
Yep.
There's also
Okay,
a spectre
giving you
right
a
here.
vantage point if you so choose to do
Sure
anything of an action.
does. Yes.
Now that you don't have any allies in your way.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Here's Moonbeam.
per
No,
the
that's so that you can see it better.
per
I
the
figured
level
turn the
that
light
I'm
up a little
at,
bit.
which is currently level 8, with the cantrip Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
I get two.
Okay.
I get 2 beams that I can blast.
And that's force damage, correct?
That deal 1d10 damage. Yep.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. And I think at the level you have, it's multiple beams.
It's
if I'm not mistaken.
2
Yep.
beams.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for those attacks.
The ultralight beam. I forget what I roll. Is it just the 1d10?
It's the d20. You're rolling to
Yeah,
see
you
if the
roll
attacks
back.
hit first, and then you're rolling the damage.
Oh. Let's roll my lucky one that I rolled nat 20s with the entire time.
That's the first one.
It's a 17.
That does not
Your-
hit.
Wait,
Wait,
wait.
bonus.
Is there a modifier?
There is a modifier.
There is a
There is,
modifier.
yes.
You
Oh.
add-
Nine.
Plus 9.
Plus 9. Oh,
Okay.
Well then, shit.
That
20,
hits.
26.
That definitely hits.
That changes things
little
a bit.
different.
I know how to play this.
Roll the d20 for the second one, and then you can go ahead and roll for damage.
How the hell do you have a +9 to your fucking modifier?
Second one is combined 25.
Okay, so they both hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Let's
Okay.
go, Lukio.
And then
I only have a +5 to my spellcasting modifier.
It's that charisma. It's the charisma
Yeah.
modifier.
My
D10.
wisdom's maxed out.
Oh,
What do you mean?
what do you mean?
Dang.
Is that the-
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's a D10. Yeah.
First one is 6, and then the second one is 4.
Okay, so
Nice.
10 points of force damage. You kind of like,
Oh, I gotta actually specify who I'm hurling these fucking.
yeah. Are you
light
hitting
bolts.
the Dread Knight or are you hitting the Wraith?
Is it a Dread Knight or a Death Knight?
It's a Death Knight. Sorry, I
Thank
keep
you.
misspeaking.
Okay.
Which one? Well,
The Death Knight is like big bad.
then yes, that one.
Okay.
Him.
And I like to think you like have the lute in your hand, and you like strum it in this like, you hit like 2 chords, like 2 strums, and these like beams like fire out and hit him dead on, dealing that 10 points of damage.
I play the first 2 chords of Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. I go dun dun, and then it's like dun dun.
I like that. I like that.
I.
Okay. All right, Verity.
Okay. Okay.
Where did that crow come in? So, we got another one?
I'm going. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to Misty Step. Behind.
Misty Step. Okay.
Misty Step.
Go ahead and move your character.
Oh, I need to move my. I need to get this thing going.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Get it
I'm gonna-
mobile.
I'm gonna step behind that knight, and then I'm going to use my action. To take my daggers.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab him with
Okay.
that and with Nick.
Go ahead and roll the first 2. That'll be your first attack and Nick.
It's always the name being Nick is so.
Oh, and
Confusing for my
you
brain.
technically you have advantage
Correct.
because you're flanking.
Correct. There are enemies in front of him as well as you are behind him.
Okay.
So you roll with advantage.
And I believe since you're rolling with advantage,
You
that
get sneak
gives you
attack.
sneak attack.
Damn.
So make sure you get those.
Get
well,
those
if-
numbers in check.
Well, let's make sure those attacks
Okay.
hit, and then we'll get that damage dice
So,
rolling.
It's advantage for both of them.
I would think so. Yeah.
Yes, because you're
Okay, hold on.
flanking. You just only get sneak attack for one of them.
Correct.
So, math, help me. 24 for the first
There you
one,
go.
Okay. That definitely hits.
and 23 for the second one.
All right. Those both hit. Now, the first one will have sneak attack damage on that as well.
Okay, so I need 3d6. Oh, okay. So that's 9 points of damage for a sneak attack,
Okay. 9 points of damage.
and then
And
my
then-
d4s.
Yep. So D4 for the first knife and D4 for the second.
That is a 4 plus 5, so that 9 for the first one,
Okay. So 18 total so
And-
far.
and then another 6.
Okay.
Dang.
So 24 points of damage.
Let's go.
You kind of take both your knives and you kind of hits him in the back. Kind of rips his like cloak cape a little bit.
Ouchie, wah wah.
Ouchie Wawa.
Yeah.
You got hurt by water. Ouchie Wawa.
All right.
Anyways,
All right. Eliana, what are you going to do?
Bloopity bop
So,
boop.
Eliana is going to swirl her hands in a like rhythmic circle almost, and the smell of roses is going to fill the air.
Okay.
And she's going to cast Charm Monster on the Death Knight.
Love.
Okay.
He must
Love
roll
when we do that
a
one.
wisdom saving throw. He gets advantage because we're fighting him.
So does that mean he gets... Well, he already has advantage because the magic resistance gives him the advantage on saving throws against spells and other
Okay.
magical effects.
So advantage doesn't stack. So
Correct. So he would just get normal advantage.
Right.
All right.
Here's to hoping his wisdom is not very high, but I have a feeling it might be.
Nah.
What's the number to hit?
16.
16.
Not very
16.
high.
Okay. Okay.
My least favorite sound in D&D is multiple dice being done because it
That's
means
a
the DM.
19.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought I'd try it though.
It was a good
so
try. It was a good try.
That's me action. I tried it one time. We did Charm Monster and it worked, and the DM was
It
very.
was a tough gambit. All right.
And then for my bonus action,
Okay.
I'm going to cast. I'm going to use my wild shape ability to morph into my archer form. The little archer constellation is going to form behind me, and I'm going to shoot an arrow at it.
At the Death Knight?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Nice.
Let's see.
Shoot him with the arrow.
That's only going to be a 14. That's not going to hit.
No, it does not.
All right. That will end my turn.
What's your question?
Just wondering if they had like any extra to like radiant damage because of what they are.
Oh, you don't know yet. We haven't done any
I
ranged
know.
damage.
So I wasn't even gonna ask the question.
You were
but
asking
yeah.
for a snack
But then
from the
he
DM.
asked me to ask
You're
it.
like, can I have a little treat? Can you tell me?
For the champion, please.
Be quiet. You don't have to tell me. 'cause-
What is radiant damage again?
It's like god magic.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
sick.
so
Heaven magic.
I get it from like my.
Not gonna lie, these stat blocks
Mm.
do not have a thing for like sensitivities.
Okay.
So
They're not very sensitive.
it just has resistances, damage, immunities, things like that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Just chicken.
Moving on.
Moving
That's
right
everybody?
along.
Everybody's good?
Where do you kill
Jax's
that?
turn.
Ah,
Your character.
can't forget about that guy.
That guy likes
Alright.
to
Does
blow a
60
punch.
freaking damage with his
Come on.
fist.
Yeah, you better
So
get in there,
5,
Jax.
10, 15, since he doesn't roll out of or move out of anybody's damage spaces.
I have a sad question.
Yeah.
Does I don't even want to say it. Is Stella in the combat? Because she's here, technically.
I'm
following
so
us.
glad you asked.
You're so
He forgot
honorable.
to get her.
He's getting Stella.
Wait, what
The
about
DM has
Cole?
walked out of the room.
I mean, Awyer's in my hood.
Fox friend.
He's hanging out.
I mean, Jax might have Squirrel, but he could put him in his
I
coat
feel like
or something
Stella
like
can't
that.
really hide. Like she can get smaller, but
Here
she can't get that
comes
small.
Stella.
Our
Yeah.
magnificent queen.
There's the fox, now in combat.
I didn't know if she had like Oyer immunity or if she was like she had like a
I think
stat block
Awyer
for
is the
shit.
only character that has genuine like plot armor.
and probably Cole.
I mean,
Where's Cole in all this?
Cole is essentially just like on Jax's shoulder, ready to go. He's like chittering, like holding, got that vibe.
Squeakerson.
So Jax goes up behind the Death Knight, and he is going to, of course, do some unarmed strikes, and then use that lovely key point to flurry of blows.
Love it.
Oops, that popped up. All right. So the first one doesn't hit, but the second one does. Let me expend that key point. Where are my key points? All right. So then I'm going to roll for those two other ones. So one of them doesn't, but the second one does. So 2 out of the 4 hits, only 1 hit on both sets of 2. So let me roll that damage. Again, with his tattoo kind of illuminated, he like touches on it to illuminate the tattoo and give him that extra boost.
I imagine Jax like throws his fists, to like charge up his arms. That's
like,
what I think
like
of
Henry
every time.
Cavill in the one Mission Impossible movie where he like
Yeah.
reloads
You know how
his
you
fist.
like you cock a gun, like he cocks his arms and his fists. Cock, cock. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I'm
Like he
I'm here
walks
for
over
that.
to people and he like charges up his arms.
So that will give him an extra 1d6 force damage on top of his unarmed strike. So it's a d8 and a d6. First one does 12 points of damage.
Good.
Second one does another 12 points of damage. So 24 points of damage on the Death Knight.
Let's go,
There's still a
Jax.
Death Knight in the back that we haven't addressed.
It's a
One.
ghost. It's a specter.
Yeah, there's only one night.
Oh, what does
That
the
would be
specter
bad if
do?
there are many nights.
It's essentially the same as a ghost.
Just a dude, just a little guy.
Just a little
Just a
guy.
ghost.
Like a
Just a little
gremlin,
guy.
like the equivalent of like what the gremlins were.
No.
Oh,
Don't
but
get
like
'em-
threat-
don't feed him after midnight.
That's why when he said goose, like Gauli ghost, I was like,
Ghoulie
yeah,
ghosts.
Ghoulie ghost. I was like, which one? They're two different things.
Good golly gosh, the ghoulie ghosts. That's his turn. So now it is their turn. It's actually, I should have rolled those with advantage because he's technically flanking him too. I didn't roll those with advantage. So, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Well,
Is
shoulda,
it,
coulda, woulda.
is it an action for me to summon Holma?
It's essentially you shooting one of those arrows. So
Gotcha, okay.
it's technically one of those attack actions.
But it is an action to do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do I need to get the mini?
Maybe.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
yeah, you'd still be able to do like another attack though, since it would
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah. I just wanted to just ask because I couldn't remember like if it was an action or a bonus action.
Wait,
so I wanted to ask.
summon? You like summon the lynx?
Yeah.
And he'll like show up real
She-
form? She'll show up real form?
It's like an astral form, but she can do damage.
It is
And you're just like, "Hey,
essentially
girl,"
the
and she's
essence
like,
of
"Oomph."
Yeah.
Halma.
I did not know that.
And
that
she
was
can
a thing.
understand verbal commands. Let me have you speak with animals. I
Yes.
can't understand her, but she can understand me.
Nina's like, what the fuck? I can't summon the dragon.
You were here for this.
I know. Can I
Dragon.
summon the dragon?
No.
In this
That'd be sick.
tiny
That would literally be
room.
like, oh, do you want to play
Uh,
D&D? Not with you anymore, Nina. You can summon a dragon. That would like be the end all be all to D&D.
You beat the game.
Yeah, that would be beating the game if you could make friends with a dragon that you summon them. You have beat D&D.
You're in a dungeon. You have a dragon. Congratulations.
You're there. What more do you need?
Allie is about to sneeze, maybe.
You said it. Now I feel
Yeah,
like
I
it
know.
doesn't have to happen anymore.
I thought you had another question. I was like, no, happening.
Just need to sneeze.
Lemons, oranges.
What?
Are you just naming fruits?
I've heard
Citrus fruit, to be specific.
Well, sometimes I've heard like if you say that, like you won't like have that feeling anymore.
This spell is worded interesting.
Okay.
So I'll have my rules lawyer weigh in on this.
Hi, that's me, Allie G.
Destructive wave. It says you strike the ground, creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outward from you. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. It doesn't indicate how many creatures I can choose.
So read the indicate creatures within 30 feet.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of
Each
you
creature.
must. So
So-
it just doesn't matter how many
Right.
people I choose.
Yep.
That seems a little broken. All right.
Well, I'm about to be down.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, well, everybody's dead.
So you see the
good
Death
game,
Knight
everybody.
take his long sword and kind of flip it upside down with the blade down, and he kind of smashes it into the ground, casting destructive wave. In 30 feet, essentially, is all of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
So all of you go ahead and make that Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I have my wheel back if anyone is
got it.
close to it.
I got a net one.
I can't help you there.
20. Natural 20. Era
Oh.
has turned a corner.
Okay?
What is
so
up with
you will
this?
You
take
take half damage.
half damage.
Constitution saving.
Guys, we've switched sides.
We
Me
got
and
it.
Sarah got nat one.
Oh.
No,
We
you
got
didn't.
20 net
Dang.
ones. I have
Two
What
nat-
is up with these?
Two nat ones and nat 20.
16.
Lukio got a 16. That still fails it.
I'm gonna
Shit.
give you my
died.
wheel.
Plus-
Roll a d6 and add it on.
Add that D6.
Can I still
Con-
do hellish rebuke as a reaction?
Oh, I actually got a
Wow.
6.
You can, yeah. You
Fuck
still have that within
yes.
your wheelhouse.
I got
Yeah.
a 6.
So a
So
22
So
total.
22. So you succeed now.
Yeah.
So we got 2 failures, 2
And then-
successes, and Nina.
I think I
Dawn?
got an
Dawn?
11.
That's not.
Wait, I think I have advantage on strength checks and saving. Oh, is that just for?
This is a Constitution saving
yeah,
throw.
yeah.
Not the same.
Why is it never a strength check or strength saving throw?
Spells are about the power of the mind.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
There are some spells that are.
Wait,
strength and
Eliana
Yeah, there are
also
some.
has bardic inspiration.
Is it?
Yeah, I got a nat one though.
Yeah, so that essentially would not push it to where it needs to be.
But good reminder. I need to write that down.
Good reminder.
All right, so my failure, people, you are going to take the full 5d6 thunder damage and 5d6 necrotic.
I could still be down after this.
Actually, sorry. It's 5d6 thunder and 5d6 radiant.
Mm.
I don't think I have. I don't know where to see
Wait,
that.
what kind of damage again? Sorry.
Radiant and thunder.
Okay.
So it'll say where your
Under
defenses
defenses
are.
Yeah, it's just magical sleep.
I might
Yep.
be down. Not quite sure. Depending.
That's you're not gonna be down. That's gonna be you're gonna.
I'll be
Dawn's
close.
Dawn's
Yeah, Dawn's gonna be fucked.
she's dead.
Mira could be.
She's
really
not
close to-
dead.
Just down.
Not yet.
I mean,
Wow, what's with my pessimism?
damn.
Who am I? Dead. That's who I am.
All right, so people, that is going to be a total of 36 points of
For
damage.
Yummy.
everything, both types of damage.
That's with both types included.
Nice. Okay. Not
So
too
36. So my success people, you can have that to a cool 18.
I also have what's the word?
I only had 10
Resistance?
hit points.
I have resistance to radiant damage.
bad. Yeah, he does.
Dang, radiant and necrotic?
Yep.
Damn, Acers.
Acers.
I'll tell you what.
Sure do.
All right, go good. So you essentially, let me, because you take,
Yeah. What was the radiant?
because you
damage
successed
portion?
anyway, right?
Yeah. So you
So
take.
he takes a quarter of the radiant.
Yeah.
A quarter.
The radiant is 14, so you'll take 7. So 7 plus,
Was it halved?
yeah, that was me having it because it was 14 normal, so it'll be 7. Well,
And then 4 halved.
yeah, so essentially 4 necrotic, but you'll take the half of the thunder. So the thunder is 22, so 11 plus 3, so you take 14 points of damage total.
Oh, okay. Because I was at 58. So that's 44. That's 44. Sorry.
You can just type in like
Cool.
the number and then hit the damage button. It calculates it for you. Math hard.
He
Math
needs
hard.
to make a DC Dex 14 for a Hellish Rebuke.
Make that dex saving throw.
Make that dex.
Make that
Nice.
Dex saving throw.
You said
14.
16?
14. It's low.
Okay, he got 16 without his modifiers.
Son of a
Well,
gun.
he takes
Damn.
half damage.
So he takes half that damage.
Yeah.
Roll that damage. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll it. Where?
What is that?
Hold
It's
on. Okay, this
like,
this shiny
that's
little
a
guy.
big
Please give
bean.
me a 10.
company's like
All
slogan.
Well,
It was like from their commercials. I can't remember the name of the.
With the dog.
Wait,
yeah,
oh,
it was with the
it's two
dog.
half.
Bush's baked beans. That's
Yeah.
it.
What did dog do?
Well, he takes 5 half damage.
So
Yeah,
5
it's better than
Yeah,
or
none.
half
5.
of 5 or 5.
It was total 10. Half
Okay, so
of
half
5.
of 5. Okay. Sick. Sick.
It's nice.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna-
Damage is damage, I guess.
Yes, it is.
Tis, it is indeed.
Love me some Hellish
It's simply
Rebuke.
what-
Okay. So that is the Death Knight. The Wraith is going to cast. So wait, is Dawn down?
Oh, yeah. She's down.
Okay, so Dawn has been knocked unconscious.
And that means we all lose that +1 to our AC, right? 'Cause
Oh,
she's down.
shit. I forgot about that.
Dun,
Yeah.
Dang
dun,
it.
dun.
I didn't even get to use it. I never get to protect my friends, ever. And then I go down the first chance I get? Gosh darn it. Actually, this is the second time I've gotten to protect my friends.
So then the Wraith is going to use Life Drain on Eliana.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
I was like,
Ooh.
step back.
That is going to be 17 to hit.
Is this a melee attack? Melee spell attack.
It is a melee weapon attack, yes.
I'm going to use
What was it to hit?
Oh, it was 17.
Fuck.
Well, I'm going to use Spiny Shield as my reaction, and I'm going to reduce the damage dealt by 2d4, and it's going to take 2d4 back.
Okay. It is 48 plus 3 damage.
Oh, and I'm casting...
48?
Yeah.
And then I'll do the damage.
I
and
love
then
that joke. My favorite joke.
God, fucking waste of a spell. I rolled 2 1s. So I take 2 less damage, and it takes
So
2
you-
piercing damage.
So I take 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna take 16 minus 2, so that'll be 14.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Do I have advantage on this?
Good.
Oh, well, oh, no, that's only to concentrate on spells, I think. Yeah, I don't have advantage.
For somebody as big as I am, I go down quite often.
What was the DC?
14.
Don't eat the microphone.
Eat the microphone.
Even with my bardic, I mean, I can try. I'm not going to be able to roll higher. That's only a 6.
So your hit point maximum is reduced by the amount of damage taken. So
Okay,
you
14.
reduce it 14 points of damage.
Max HP modifier negative.
Is this where we all die? Is this at the moment?
Do we get
No.
killed in a basement?
The house is going to come down on us.
There we go.
Remember, the roof is stone, so you have a little bit
Oh,
of
yeah,
protection.
yeah, that's right.
I keep forgetting that.
I know. I keep it's such a plot twist, in my opinion. What if it was like, oh, we're in the middle of combat, la di da, house collapse? Like, that's so funny to me.
And then
Why?
Because it was something completely out of our control, I guess. That's why.
Hello.
There's another man approaching,
It
possibly.
is.
He's doing the math.
Oh, you can take me with?
30.
No,
Okay.
no, no, no.
The Spectre is also going to cast
No.
Life Drain onto
No.
Ira.
I don't have life to drain.
It's all drained.
Oh,
You're
man.
just gonna get
It doesn't
droplets.
take HP. It takes away your maximum HP.
Doesn't really make
That
a
makes it
difference.
worse.
Ooh.
Oh, it could be
So
worse.
What?
that
Wait,
is a...
what? I'm gonna.
Okay.
That's going to be a dirty 20 to hit. Or no, excuse me, 22 to hit.
Duh.
Okay.
She said, duh. Duh.
Spit on my
So
hand.
you will take 14 points of necrotic damage.
I thought you said it didn't do damage. It only took away from your max HP.
It doesn't take away your
Does-
life. It
does
takes away your...
both.
It does
Well,
both.
that's bullshit. It didn't take away my life because I'm down.
Okay. So since you automatically fail the Constitution saving throw because you're downed,
Yeah.
you
Quack.
will reduce your max HP by 14 as
Okay,
well.
so it'll be 70 when if I'm back up.
I'm about to do some
Ah.
damage.
Like
control.
forever?
That is their turn. It is your
Probably till we
guys'
long
turn.
rest.
Hey guys,
Oh, okay.
so I'm gonna come up to fuck, I don't know who I want to do first. I'm gonna come up to Dawn, and I am going to I'm gonna
Yes?
put my hands over where you were attacked and like be like and try to like mend. I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on you.
It's like hopeful
So it-
and pessimistic at
Yeah,
the same
it
time.
doesn't get you up, but it stabilizes you, so you're not making death saving throws.
Thank you.
And then I go over to. Okay,
I
yeah,
have,
yes.
I have a potion of supreme healing that I would like for someone to shove down my throat.
Right. I
Just
will
remember that it's there.
All right, I will go over and dig into
Yes,
have we communicated that you have that?
You
Would
better
you
know
say?
I have potion of supreme healing. It was a rather
you
big
guys,
deal.
you got it together, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were there when she got it.
So I am going to give you. I'm going to dig into your bag and use my action to give you the potion of supreme healing.
Potion.
3, 4.
I was just going to heal you, but that's much better. So.
Healing.
Okay.
What do I?
So what did I miss?
10.
So I cast Spare the Dying on
Okay.
Dawn, which didn't get her up, but it stabilized her, so she's not making death saving throws.
Okay.
And I used my action to feed her supreme healing and potion.
Okay.
What is? How do I?
Did you make your way over there?
I didn't move myself. I'm making my way.
So
She's.
Are you just gonna step over?
Whoa, that's a lot of
So-
dice.
You'd essentially you would need to because Dawn is prone here. You would need
So I can move through allies.
allies. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go to the other side of Ira. I know I'm probably gonna take a opportunity attack, but
You would take an opportunity attack from the Death Knight.
That would be 44 points of healing for Ira.
Woo! She's up and she's back at it, folks.
well, we'll see if I actually get to you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
hold
there's
on.
an opportunity of attack. There's an attack of opportunity first.
So if I get down,
It's fine.
It's 19 plus 11.
that's gonna hit. How much damage though are we doing? Are we talking?
It is.
Well, fine. Let me just undo all that fresh healing.
1d10
Okay.
since it's a longsword, but it has 4d8 of necrotic damage added onto it.
huh.
He can roll ones.
Very
He can roll
spaced.
4 ones.
You could roll ones.
huh.
That's also. Did you just flip Justin off?
Sarah.
That was so slight. I wasn't even sure. I thought your hand twitched.
All right, so the
I rolled high on
d10,
that sleight of hand. You
That's
did a
a
good perception
10
check.
points.
I do. I have
10
plus
points
7.
of slashing damage,
Okay.
and then the necrotic. It is
Full.
23 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so 33
More.
total.
Yes.
I'm going to use my Breath of the Cosmos tattoo to have it become ethereal as I move as a reaction, and so I'm still up.
Okay.
Because half
Okay.
of 33 is 17 rounded up.
Yep.
I am at 4 HP.
Okay.
So-
So that healing still does take effect.
Yes.
Okay. So I keep
It
the
just-
roll I just did.
Yes. And
Okay.
it would just cost Eliana a little bit of a price to get there.
That's okay.
No,
I'm still alive.
And then my max HP needs to go down to 70, right? Because the other.
That was the
Yeah,
that
okay.
was the life drain.
Pokey poke.
Do I have any HP or I'm just
You're just
You're at
stabilized.
0.
How do
Yeah.
I-
So somebody has to use the help action to pop you back up
all right.
to get you back to 1 health to kind of lift you back up.
All right, but I'm just not going to make any death saving throws.
Right.
No, correct.
Because
I'm
I could
fine
only
with that. I'm chilling.
yeah,
Good
I
luck,
could only
everyone,
heal
but I'm
one
chilling.
of you at a time. But I was like, I'm gonna stabilize you first.
Yes.
Am I
So
still
Thank you.
prone?
No, I'm here for that.
Too?
You did get knocked prone, so she
Okay.
kind of put
That's
the
fine.
potion into your mouth while you were
Yeah.
laying down.
Okay.
So you will need half of your movement to get up.
I don't know what kind of herbal mixture this is, but hopefully it works. She says that she's dumping this supreme healing potion
Like
into your
shaking
mouth.
it out and like
are
patting
you
it on the
using half
bottom.
of your movement to get up?
Oh, is it my turn?
Well, it's all your turn, so you guys all have a chance to go.
Except for Don's.
I think I'm just going to lay here. Thank you.
I think
Quick question.
Someone could heal Dawn, and Dawn can get her turn.
Are we in dim lighting? Or what kind of lighting is
yeah,
it?
it's
question.
like
Well,
dark
So
underneath there. There's not really any candles or anything lit, so you guys are essentially kind of
relying
dark.
on dark vision.
I haven't been giving people without dark vision disadvantage, so just you're welcome.
I am.
We're not going to start it now, but
I'm
you
gonna
know.
use half of my movement. Stand up. Go over
Okay.
to Dawn. I'm gonna give Dawn.
oh, hey.
Sorry, it's not much, but I might need the other half later.
Yeah, you're right next to her, so you don't really need to move.
15 points
Wow.
of healing.
Lay on
Wow.
hands.
Yep, my lay on hands.
Yay.
It's so cool to me when people can heal me.
So you're conscious, but you need to use half of your movement to get up.
And then, so that's my bonus.
Did you say 14?
15.
15.
So many.
I have 30 total.
Honestly, I got Ira up first because I knew she could heal other people.
That's smart.
Was standing my action? No. Standing's not my action?
No, it's just
No,
part of
it's
your
Okay,
just
great.
part of your movement.
Then for my
action was-
action, I am going to summon Homa.
Is lay on hands an
bonus
ability?
action now for the new
Oh, that's right.
2024
That's right.
version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
it's bonus action.
So that's one of
incredible.
your arrows to summon Homa.
Yep. And I would like for her to pop up behind this fuck face in front of me that I would like
This
And-
fuck face.
And then is everyone okay if I just let Homa go ahead and go?
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
Still trying to figure out how to stand up.
I gotta pull up her page.
I thought you did just have it on your computer.
I did, but I don't want to find it.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
So we'll open it up
She
later.
just spilled out her dice.
I would like for her to wait. Is he corporeal or ethereal?
So that is
Because I don't think she can bite ethereal things. That doesn't make sense.
He has damage resistances to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing
Jesus
from
Christ.
non-magical attacks. So
Oh, no, magical.
I don't. Yeah, I think just because she's an essence of a thing, it still counts as like one of the normal attacks.
It's still piercing and slashing. How about
Yeah.
this guy? Same?
He's not immune to any of those.
He's not immune?
No,
So 19 hit?
it does not.
Oh, boy. And I already used my wheel for this turn.
Fuck you. No, it's fine. Okay. She still like lunges at him to try to bite, but she misses.
Okay.
But like just barely. She just barely misses him.
Okay.
So
Verity, Lukiel, Dawn. What are we doing?
I can stand up, right?
Yes.
It takes half your movement.
Takes half your
Oh,
movement.
my movement. Oh yeah, I don't care about that. We're in a
we're in a very
Yeah,
small
we're in a-
space.
we're in a
tiny
small
room.
space. I ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna rage again. Boop ba bop, boop bop be doop. So that means I'm gonna roll for my stuff.
Make sure you're rolling twice.
La-ba-ba. 7 and 3. Oh, those are different. What does that mean? What does that
Always remind me of a Korok whenever you go ba ba ba.
A what?
Legend
From
of Zelda.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, totally. Anyways, an intangible spirit which looks like a floof. What is this? What's that? What is that word?
Flump or a pixie?
Floof or a pixie of your choice appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet. At the end of your current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take a 1/6 force damage until the rage ends. You can use this effect again, summoning another spirit
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
on each of your turn. And then a pixie appears and it just goes and explodes.
What's the other one?
The other one is flowered. I've never seen either one of these, so I've never read them before. This is thrilling. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
That's hot.
Yeah, the
Not that
difficult
it
terrain.
probably really matters because we're so close to them. But
Yeah.
Yeah. It would fuck all of us up.
the other one would also
For-
damage us too.
Well,
though,
does
'cause
it
we're
say
in the
only
area of them.
enemies?
It does only say only enemies for the difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So we would still have
Mhm.
regular.
Yeah.
How much?
That one's the only one that doesn't hurt your allies. The other one hurts your allies because the explosions would affect both
It would
of
have
them
Radius
too.
effect.
Yeah.
But I could put it somewhere that maybe it wouldn't affect them.
It's in a 30-foot radius, so.
No, it said 5 feet.
Well, oh,
It's like,
okay.
Yeah.
I thought it said
Um,
you put it within 5 feet of you, but it does a 30-foot radius explosion.
I can put it anywhere within 30 feet.
Oh, I had that backwards. Okay.
Each creature within 5 feet must succeed a dexterity saving
Okay.
throw.
So you doing the pixie one?
I think I'm gonna. Well, I mean, in theory, if I put him here, then it would just affect this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do a little pixie. It's time for Dawn to get a little friend, and it's only
Little spicy.
appropriate that her friend explodes and
that's
hurts people.
So sad.
It's gonna be weird.
That's fucked up.
What's the difference between a pixie and a floof? Floof.
I don't know what that first one
Floomp.
is. A floomp. I don't know. What
I'm gonna
it
Google
is.
this.
It's a cool word to say.
Floomp. F. Am I saying this right?
Okay, it's flump.
Flumph.
So it's a sprite, but it essentially will
L
fit the same
U
build.
M P H.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Everybody, Google what this is.
It's like a jellyfish type thing.
Look at that.
I
Ah.
love it.
Okay, I summoned the
Yes.
jellyfish. A flumph.
Well, it looks like that because I don't have a mini for that. So
What'd you put? Oh, it's a pixie instead. Dang it. Nope, it's a flumph.
We can just imagine
Jellyfish.
You
yeah,
need to
you
get
can
it.
imagine that it's there.
A flumph.
The theater of the mind, folks.
Hmm.
Ah,
So you summon it there, and
I'm guessing it.
it doesn't make a saving throw or anything. It just takes the damage
What?
when it explodes.
No, it says nothing about it taking any damage. It just appears, explodes, and hurts people.
That's what I mean. I just asked if
Oh.
it makes it if the person that it's attacking essentially or exploding near makes a
Yeah.
saving throw.
Oh yeah, saving throw. a dexterity saving throw or take 1 d6 force damage.
Or take half.
It just says, and each creature within 5 feet
Because
of
it got a dirty
must,
20.
must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1
Doesn't
d6
say what the
Okay,
DC
so-
is.
damage on
So when it's
half.
fail, it doesn't take half. So it essentially, if it fails, it doesn't take any damage.
Right.
So it was a dirty 20, so it does not take any damage. So the little the flump/pixie just goes. Poof.
Damn.
I will say,
Oh, is Lukeal in it?
What happens if it failed the dexterity saving throw?
I'm gonna rule that since he's a box higher, essentially he's 5 feet up, but still 5 feet over. So you will need to make that dexterity saving throw as well.
But what happens? Okay, so for next time, I can just have them take a 1d6 of force damage.
If they fail the save.
Oh, it's an 11.
So you felt so roll that d6, Dawn. You just did 1d6 damage to Lukeal.
Why does all of the things I do
Thanks.
hurt people?
Thanks.
It's better than the other way it would have been.
I'm a monster.
I'm trying to contain myself from using my big thing, which will hurt everybody because you take 4.
4 points of 4 points.
You're
of
chilling up
force
there, though,
damage.
right? I'm just trying to figure out how much guilt I should have. You're chilling. You're fine. You're alive. You're doing well.
For
4 points of force damage.
yeah,
Okay,
which I'm not.
you're
Oh
not
my-
immune to that.
What is the
Or
word?
resistant.
I'm not resistant. Sorry, I keep forgetting what it stands for.
Nobody's
Okay.
resistant
And
to
your
the great
bardic-
and mighty floof.
Your
You're a-
bardic is 8, right? D8.
It's a 1d8.
Your
Wait, I
bardic.
still get to make my attacks, correct?
Yeah, that's true.
Great. All right. Let's
Yeah, it's a 1d8.
Okay.
If you come back from being prone, do you still get if you were knocked into death saves on the initiative run, do you still get attacks after you get picked back up?
Well, I
Yeah.
used my
Okay.
action.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's make sure.
It's confused.
I was wondering that when Ira did it, so I was like,
as long as they get picked up before, they choose. And since
I've
we're
been playing too much of Boulder's Gate. Like, if you get picked up in that initiative order, you don't get to do anything until the next round.
Since we're doing it in a non-standard way of initiative, it's like if I would have healed her on my turn and then she was next in the initiative, she could
Yeah,
do a whole round.
okay.
But since we're doing it
So you're
versus us.
you're essentially tagging this Death Knight.
18.
Does not hit.
Son of a.
God damn.
All right, one more time on you, buddy.
Let's go, Dawn.
Oh,
I want to keep my mouth
Wait, did I
shut
say-
now.
17. What the French toast sticks? Wait, I said 16 the first time. I misspoke. 16 and then 17, so neither one of them hit.
Correct.
Wow, love this. I'm having so much fun. Good thing I have a floomph. Everybody else is like, ooh, you get saved. You get saved. I'm going to hit this guy with a magical spell. And I'm like, I swing. Whoops, I missed. I love being a barbarian and hate it at the same time.
Okay, Verity and Lukeal. You are the only two to do some things, or left to do things.
Verity is going to cast False Life on herself.
Okay.
So I get 2d4 plus 4.
Okay.
So 3, 6. So I get 10 temporary HP.
All right.
So let me, hold on. Let me cast False Life first. Just so that way I know. Got the 10. Oh, hello. Hello.
How does Big Bad look? Fine.
I always get confused on the terms. So
Bloodied
Let's say-
is half or less.
he's close to bloodied,
Oh boy, we're
but not there yet.
fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
boy.
Make it count, folks.
The dice are falling where they may. They cannot
know.
be trusted
Hey.
this evening.
They cannot be trusted.
I'm saying it's.
Wait,
you know.
is
I don't know if I should heal myself next
What's
turn
your
or
question?
do damage.
Let's work through this.
so sneak attack. I can't.
Yes.
That's not a bonus action anymore.
So, sneak attack you can just do.
Yeah, as
Like,
long
as
as
a
you
part of
have
your
advantage
attack.
on attack, you get sneak attack for one of your attacks.
Or if you have an ally within 5 feet
which
engaged.
I do between
Yeah.
Dawn and Jax. So
Correct.
I'm going to try and do sneak attack then.
Okay. So the false life gave you how much HP?
10 temporary.
10 temp. Okay. And then, so you are using the knife attacks on the Death Knight again?
And false
Yeah.
life is
Okay.
a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sweet.
Or, no, it's a action.
It's an action, then you can't attack.
Cool. Then I'm done.
Dang.
Well.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
I
Lukiel.
was
Yes.
really low on health.
Yeah.
Lay it on me, Scat Cat.
As my action, I'm going to cast Rowtham's Psychic Lance
Delicious.
at the 4th level
Okay.
onto Big Bad.
All right. What's that attack? Is it just a straight? You don't need to roll for attack for that one, right?
It's a saving throw.
Yeah, it's a saving throw. What's his saving? What do I got to make? What saving throw? But I get advantage on that saving throw.
Is it psychic damage?
It's because it's a spell. He has advantage on saving throws against spells.
Intelligence.
Intelligence saving throw. Okay. And that is only a 12.
Yes.
Let's
Fuck yeah.
go.
Dude, that means he's incapacitated too.
Does anyone have 4 more D6s?
I absolutely do have 4 more D6s.
That's clutch.
I have a bunch of mini ones. You want all of them? Oh, she's got you.
How long does the incapacitated go? Until the start of your next turn, correct?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay.
Till the start
Okay.
of my next turn.
Okay.
Go, Luke, heal!
So 18 points of... Why does it not say?
It's psychic damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Snaps for Luke heal.
Okay. Nice. And he is incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have anything else you're going to do?
I feel like I should have a bonus action
Do it.
of some
Do it.
sort.
Do it. Do it. Do
They really gotta fix the wording on the new incapacitated because it says an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. It should also say bonus actions because that would make
Yeah.
any fucking sense. Just be like, you can't do actions or reactions, but you can do bonus actions. Like,
But you can go into a rage while incapacitated.
to be fair, it does not specify movement, so they can still move even though they're incapacitated. Which
The
also
body just
doesn't
starts
make
like
sense.
rolling around, like back and forth. Cause my axe is embedded in his nervous system.
Literally, that's it.
You know what I was talking about?
Oh, I love freaking
Let's see. I'm
Gimli. Love that movie.
going to cast
love Gimli.
Unsettling Words on him as well.
Okay.
Yeah, you unsettle him. God, these words are so
and that
unsettling.
Technically expends a Bardic Inspiration because I have to roll that.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
fuck, it's a 3. Damn it. Oh well.
Something.
We are killing these rolls tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So-
You got to subtract the number, the 3, from the next saving throw
Okay.
that character makes
Okay.
before the start of my next turn,
Okay.
which
Okay.
I guess doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because he's incapacitated. So I didn't really read into that as far as I
I
should have.
mean, I don't think that they get like. It doesn't say they get like disadvantage on anything incapacitated. It's just they can't take out. So they still get regular like their saving throws. I think. I believe.
Yep. So you still would get advantage on saving throws against like spells and stuff. It would just be that -3.
Yep. And then I mean I've got a pretty good vantage point right here.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna stay right there.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Think
when they
so.
come for you, ghost boys, ghost boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they
Copyright.
come for you? All right.
Sorry.
Literally every single thing that's said makes me want to sing.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn, and we will have the Spectre and Ghost. Will you just move them on the board. All right, so I'm gonna move this guy, and I'm just gonna pop him right here. Actually, no, I'll just have him turn to Jax. Jax or Verity, because technically you're both in that same spot.
Lovely.
Okay, so the Wraith is going to do its life drain melee attack
Both of us?
on. It only gets one, so
Okay.
I'm going to do it on. I'll do it on Verity this time. All right, so it is going to be. That is 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So 48 plus 3. So 18 points of necrotic damage. And go ahead and make that Constitution saving throw.
If I just do 18 from this, it'll take it from the temp to, right?
I don't know. Try it.
Okay, sweet.
Constitution, you said?
Yes.
Son of a... Nat 1.
All right. So your HP maximum is decreased by 18.
Cool. Let me do math.
There's an HP maximum modifier on D&D Beyond.
If you go to this max HP, you can put negative 18 on there. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, negative 18 or negative 8?
Negative 18.
However much you took. However much damage you took. You have to put the negative in there as well.
And then the
you go.
Spectre is going to cast his life drain attack on Eliana. That is a 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
All right. That is 9 points of necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then go ahead and make that Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I would go down, but my Breath of the Cosmos tattoo
Makes it so you
makes
basically
it so I
just
can
stay at
pop
1.
up to 1 once a
Yes.
day. So I like start to drop, but then my body goes. "Ooh."
That's
Like,
so
shoot
funny.
back up. That's a natural 1.
So your HP maximum decreases by 9.
What is happening? I don't think we've had this many natural ones.
You haven't.
You
It's
said by
been
9?
pretty wild the last couple of sessions.
yeah.
Like,
It's the Halloween episode.
yeah. It's that
Yeah,
Halloween.
exactly. Happy Halloween.
Freaks
All the
come out
dice
at
are
night.
dis-
So since the Death Knight is incapacitated, he cannot go. So it is now the start of your next turn.
Haha.
He is no longer incapacitated because it's the start of Luke Keel's next turn. So,
Technically, he went at the.
well, until
Toward
Luke
the end,
Keel's
until he
part of
goes.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give you that. We'll throw you the bone on that one.
Can I please
Catch it with your mouth.
whack him?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I would like Verity's own version of Rage. At level 3,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Okay. Are you casting it
witch.
on the Death Knight?
Yes.
Is there
Okay.
a radius on that?
No, it should just be a straight.
It's one creature.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
One of them.
Okay, hold on. I need to stand up for this. 'Cause
Is
this
there a saving throw
intense.
against that
No,
or no?
it's just an attack roll. So I'm
Okay.
really.
Let's roll that. Roll
You've
that
been
beautiful
so-
bean footage.
Oh my gosh.
Kiss it.
Please, please, baby girl. Please don't mess with me.
And she's on the floor. Everybody.
I rolled a 2 plus 6 is an 8.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
So almost a natural one. I'm actually dead
And I
right
just
now.
wasted a level 3 spell. I tried, y'all.
You know.
That was a good attempt.
You-
I
Good attempt.
tried. I tried. That's my turn.
Can I be honest? I had no faith that that was going to hit. I don't know. Something in my bones was like, nope.
I had a feeling. It's like if I rolled the clear one, I would have gone.
I want the house to fall on him.
23.
So are you shooting with the arrows?
Nope. It's Halma.
Is going to attack the Death Knight.
Mm-hmm.
22. That does hit.
Dang.
22
Wow. Weird.
to
That's
hell.
crazy that one person is able to hit this stupid thing.
That would be a 10
Yeah.
plus 3, so 13 points of piercing damage
Take
Okay.
that.
Okay.
on him. Yep. Okay, then for Ira, she's going to use. She's incapacitated.
Yep.
Her daggers on him.
And I think no, that doesn't give you guys an advantage. I think
What?
since you're flanking him,
Yeah, you're
because there's
flanking,
people
though, so you
behind
still
him,
get
so you still get advantage
get
on your
advantage.
attack
Yep.
rolls.
On each one?
Yes.
Palma would have gotten
that would
advantage
be
too
for
if
your
she rolled
first
a nat
one?
20.
First one's going to be 21
That
with
hits.
advantage.
21.
21. I've been waiting
And that's your
all
nick.
session.
It's going to be a 13. It's going to miss.
Okay, so your nick misses, but you still get a third one if you're going to do with your offhand.
22.
Okay, so the first and the second hit, the nick does not. So you go ahead and roll for damage for those 2 knife attacks.
9. So 19 total points of damage
19 total. Nice.
on him.
Oh my gosh, what a relief somebody hit
Where does
this.
that leave him?
Please say not okay.
And then I still have my bonus action, I think. If I have anything I can do. I don't know what I can do.
I mean, he's past bloodied at this point.
Thank God. Past
Is
bloody?
anyone poisoned?
No.
Okay.
Is anyone poisoned?
Your
I
fucking
wish at this point.
restoration. You're
That would
Um,
explain the nat ones.
well.
I'm still feeling that
That would
exhaustion.
explain the nat ones.
Yeah.
Action.
If I can stay up, I have an idea of what if he's finally
Okay.
past bloody. I
Yeah,
have
that'll
an
be my
idea.
turn.
Okay, so Ira and Verity are done. That gives Eliana a dawn. So we'll keep Lukiel last so he stays incapacitated.
In
Yay.
her desperation of not wanting what happened to her village happen again, she is trying with all her life to take out this thing instead of her self-preservation. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level,
Okay,
and I am hoping it works. I'm going to roll my big metal dice.
big boy.
Whoa, that just like shook the table.
18 plus 8.
Thank
That definitely
goodness.
hits.
26. Okay, and so that is 6d6.
Okay. With a max of 36 damage.
Please.
All the big dice.
Please roll. Guys, you didn't roll. You all roll. Okay. That is 19 points of radiant damage.
19 points of radiant damage. Very nice.
And then. God, do I have a bonus action to do anything? I probably don't. Oh, I still have my. I don't have it up, but I'm going to use another one of my wild shapes to recast my archer form and make a attack with the starry arrow.
Okay.
That's my bonus action.
Am I the last to go? And then
Before Lukiel, because Lukiel is keeping him incapacitated until the start of his next
That is
attack.
only a 12. Oh, and I have my bardic inspiration though, so it
That could push you to it.
barely. Let's fucking see. Yeah, that's only a 16.
That's not it.
All right, that will be the end of my turn.
All right, Dawn, you're up.
And he's incapacitated. That makes more sense. I'm gonna hit him because I had another idea, and it's
Now,
dumb to
make sure
do.
you roll with advantage because you are flanking. So your attacks will get advantage. And don't
Thank
forget to
God.
add your +2 to the damage because you're raging.
I would love to add +2 to the damage. However, I haven't hit anything yet, so we haven't gotten that
she
far.
got downed, so her rage ended.
She re-raged. That's why. That's where the
Okay.
flump,
Oh, yeah. No,
that's
no,
where
no,
the
yeah,
flumps
yeah.
came from.
Oh yeah, where's the
Correct.
flump guy?
Where are you gonna put him?
I'm gonna put him back. What's
Put
going
him-
on with this guy?
Put him where you did before?
Yeah, put him. Yeah. Is that gonna hit Jax? No,
Yes.
it
But
is.
So then
It's-
5 feet.
It's either Jax or Lukiel.
Yeah, one of the two.
Put it in between Lukiel. Love you. Wait. Oh, Jax doesn't have any damage though, either. I don't think he's really taking anything. All right, put that floop right there.
Okay. It's a what saving throw?
Dex.
Dex. That's only a 2 plus 2, so 4. So it fails.
Cool.
Ha ha
So
ha.
do that 1d6 damage.
Bleep, 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 bleep. Burp. Dang it. I mean, that's, not 1. It's a 3.
3. Okay.
Can you, the floop comes up and he plops up like a little jellyfish and then he goes, "Meow." and his guts splatter onto people.
Oh God.
The ethereal guts that just vanish away.
Okay, and now I'm going to try and hit what's his face?
Okay.
The knight. 20, dirty 20.
Nice.
That hits.
Nice.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Thank
And
God
then
he can't
roll for your
parry.
second axe swing because you get 2.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Make sure it's with advantage.
With advantage. It was a 3 and then it was a 2. That was a 3, right? Did you see
It was
it?
a 2 and then a 5.
Oh, a 5.
Okay.
So
Second one does not hit, but the first one does. So go ahead and roll for the damage for that one, and then add 2 since you are raging.
5, 11, 2, 13. 13 points.
13 points of that slashing damage.
Come on, baby.
I love we've gotten to the point in the evening where DM sounds like a game show host.
All right. Is that your turn?
I
think the flump was your bonus action, if I'm not
Actually, oh,
Is
it
it
a
part of it?
no.
Oh, maybe
No.
not. Maybe it's just an ability.
I don't think it
You
is.
technically get a bonus action, I guess.
My bonus action, because I never do it, is I'm gonna hidden step.
Okay.
Wow.
Where are we going?
I think she just turns invisible.
Yeah, I just turn invisible.
Okay. So you're invisible. All
Yep,
right.
I just go invisible for no reason.
Fucking fair,
Well, I have a thought.
honestly, to
All
not
right.
take damage.
Luke Heel.
How's big guy looking?
Hurt.
Come on, big guy. How are you
I
looking?
mean, he's hurt. Yeah, he's hurt. Yeah.
Row them psychic lance again.
Okay.
At the 4th level.
All right. Roll for that. Saving throw, I will.
Yes.
He still gets advantage on that because it's still a spell. And I need to beat a
17?
17.
Come on.
Oh.
Fail.
It's an intelligence?
Yep.
Yeah, that's only a 6.
Fuck
He's not
yeah.
that smart.
Let's go.
He's not.
He's
All right, so
He's not
roll
that
that
smart.
damage.
Gonna need 4 more d6.
Let's see you
So does he
roll
just
that
stay down
damage.
He,
Incapacitation.
tries to get back up.
He essentially, yeah, he stays incapacitated, which is good. That's good for you all.
Nice.
Incredible.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad.
You have combated like 2 whole rounds of damage, so
Yeah,
you're doing fucking
you're literally
hot.
safe. How does your back feel?
16.
So 16 points of damage.
Huh?
Is your back feeling okay
My
from
back?
from carrying this team?
Yeah, you're carrying the party.
You've saved us from 2 onslaughts of
She did
him.
not see that coming, and it made me feel so
Yeah, 'cause I'll tell you
good.
what,
Bardic inspiration in real life.
When he uses his sword, he gets 3 attacks with the sword, which it does the 1d10 plus
I'm just gonna leave
4d8. So the fact that he hasn't been able to swing on y'all is real good.
Ooh.
We were almost
Keep
SOL.
it up.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's still,
keep it up. All right.
How much damage was that?
That was 16.
16.
16.
Okay. All right.
Oh God.
He goes right back into incapacitation.
He's just frozen in fear. We're so scary.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure we skipped Jax's turn last time, so
We did.
he's
Whoopsies.
gonna go again. And he's gonna hit the Wraith.
Come
So he's
on,
gonna
Wraith.
roll those unarmed strikes and
Oh, the life of an NPC always being forgotten, you know?
I feel like this is
No.
my
both
version
of
of
those hit. Flurry of blows. What's his those guys armor class?
I feel like this is my version of a
Yep, so
sporting
all
game.
4 of those are gonna hit.
Nice.
All 4 are gonna hit.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, Jax.
Come on,
And
Jax.
That is going to be 4d8 plus 4d6 plus 5 times 4, so 20. So he's going to do some big boy damage. Big boy damage.
Hit him with a stick.
Hit him with the chair, my lord.
Is that cold?
12 plus 12 is 24 plus 8
He's not here.
is 32 plus 6 is 40. So 44 plus 20 is 64 points
Jesus
of
Thank
fucking
you.
damage. He
The
kind of hits this wraith, boom, 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 and it. Poof.
Way to go, babe.
Does he- does he flump like the flump?
HP, Jax.
What?
I get 10 HP from
Oh, nice,
that.
nice.
Does
nice.
Cole like go "Whoa!" like raise his arms? Excited?
Yeah, what does Cole do?
Cole essentially on the last punch is on top of Jax's hand and kicks him in the face. It kicks the wraith in the face as it does it. So he added to the damage a little bit there in spirit. Yeah, so then the Spectre is going to do its life steal attack
No.
on to who's in front of him.
Don't fucking look at me.
I'm going to go. I'm going to
Wait, don't you dare. fucking-
I'm going to hit Ira just because I know I haven't spread the love in a little
I
while.
was like, no matter what, I'm going down. I have 1 hit point.
I know. I mean, I got to be strategic maybe.
You're
I
dead.
don't know.
Do it. I fucking dare you.
Take out the main
All right.
healer.
Yeah.
it.
All right. I'm going after Eliana
You
instead.
hadn't said nothing. We would have come to me.
I'll take
Well,
it.
that's only. Oh, jeez. Okay. I thought that was a 9. It's a 19 plus 4, so 23.
Dot hits.
That hits. So that's 3d6 necrotic. That's 7 points of necrotic damage. Go ahead and make that. Oh, no. You failed the Constitution saving throw, so go ahead, since you're down.
Oh, okay.
Make that 7 points out of your max HP.
7. That's
What
not
is
that
your max
bad.
now? The
Let's
third time you've
see.
lost.
My max is
Oh, it
now
stacks?
59.
It stacks. Yeah, it keeps
stacks.
going.
It keeps going down. Yeah,
Because it keeps its life drain.
This is such a weird
Yes,
combat.
Sarah, have you been doing it right in your sheet?
I've only had to face it one time right now. Okay.
Okay, so that's their turn. So it's your guys' turn again. So, of course, strategically, keep Luke healed to the end of this order.
The 23 hit.
23. Are you hitting the big guy?
Yes.
It sure does.
Yes.
That's Halma with the bite.
All right.
Grr. I don't know why I did that. That was
Big
strange.
guy's gone, though. You mean other big guy?
No,
Knight.
Death Knight.
No, the Death Knight.
I thought the Death Knight died.
No, the Death Knight didn't die. It was
No.
the
The other
It was
guy.
the Wraith.
Well,
8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
There's 2 wraiths, right?
There's now one, right?
That's a Spectre, not a Wraith.
Okay.
And then would someone else like to go
What does
before
that
Ira?
mean? I
There's a
don't know.
difference in like ability levels and stuff.
Would someone else like to go before Ira?
I can go.
Go for it.
Oh, Verity is going to forget the spells and use her dagger with Nick.
Okay.
I can't do math. Atlee,
which one are you attacking?
the big guy.
It's attacking the Death Knight.
So
What's-
you're also flanking him, then I believe.
yeah, so make sure you get
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
I was supposed to be getting advantage this entire time.
You're
Yeah,
flanking,
which means you
dude.
get a sneak attack again.
I
yeah,
told you
it's
that,
it's how
honey.
rogues work, and especially
Honey.
how surrounding people works.
Well,
Honey.
Blinking.
Well, okay, that first one's gonna not hit with a 15, and it's a 15 again.
Well,
15 again. All right.
I'm
That's
gonna
funny.
use. No, I'm down. I can't use my wheel.
And so because I didn't hit,
Damn.
I don't get sneak attack.
So you did
didn't
your
hit, so no.
first one, your Nick, and then your
I haven't-
offhand.
I haven't done the offhand yet.
Do your offhand.
And that's also with advantage.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
You can
Dirty
apply your
20.
sneak
That
attack to that.
hits. You can add your sneak attack to your offhand. Doesn't really specify which.
Yeah, I believe anytime you hit, you can decide to use your sneak attack
On
once
one of
per
your
round.
hits, yeah.
Okay, so
And sneak attack doesn't count as a bonus action, correct?
No, it's just with your
Yeah.
attack.
Because your offhand is technically your bonus action
Yeah.
with your 2-weapon fighting.
so. Okay, so that's 8 for that, and then
I love how my standard sitting heart rate is normally about like 52 to 54, and it's 68 right now.
That's such a low sitting heartbeat.
plus
What the
6.
I'm in good shape.
So,
Okay,
Mine's like
3 plus
70
5.
or 80.
right?
so that's 8. Yeah.
It's plus 6.
So that's 24 or 14. Jeez.
I think that's
8
right.
plus 6 is 14. Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
And
So as you do this, you hear as this like shadow kind of encompasses your knives, you essentially kind of like go to hit it. The first one misses, second one misses, but then you take the offhand and hit him in the bottom of the chin, and it goes straight into him, and he drops.
Nice.
Yeah. You killed him.
All the while, the whispers were going off in your head.
Murder. 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 That's what they were saying.
And as he disappears,
Yep.
the specter also
Yep.
is gone.
I'm glad we won, but I'm bummed I didn't get to use my other idea. I'll save it for next time.
I would like to raid the basement.
I'm unconscious.
Nah.
Lawful good.
Does any?
Does anyone want to heal me?
I'm going to cast aid and give you 5 HP.
Okay.
So the big guy's down.
Everybody's
all gone.
gone.
Everybody's gone.
Heard.
Because the other guy bounced out of there.
I am going to cast for Eliana. Fucking if this shit will let me.
Just
Oh
as a
my.
reminder, the house is still on fire.
And
it
aid gives
still
me
makes me
5 to my
nervous.
max, right? 2.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at
Cure
the third
wounds.
level, which is 6d8 plus 5.
Yes.
Okay.
So if anyone has 3 more d8s.
All right.
Is that it?
Mine in a pouch in my dice bag. I can just pull them.
I'm sorry. I feel guilty about
No,
that.
don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Sarah doesn't have a
Don't.
dice bag
Yeah,
because
Sarah
she thinks
keeps
it's
hers
appropriate to
in-
keep all of her dice sets separate.
In the original boxes.
In the
they
little
came in.
boxes.
Yeah.
So as these enemies
Whoa, whoa,
fall,
whoa,
But
I
it's
haven't-
Sarah
cute,
target
and we
one
are
test.
Hold on.
unsure
Hold
of
on.
it.
Luciel's rolling.
okay.
Oh,
I'm curing
oh.
wounds, man. Can't fucking see shit.
On who?
Cure
You?
my
Yourself? You? Me?
wounds.
Okay.
Hey, pretty good roll. Pretty good
Thank
roll.
you.
Doing it for you.
Thank you very much.
21
21.
points of healing.
21.
Oh wait, plus 5.
21
so
plus
20
5.
26 points of healing.
Thank you.
21 plus 6.
All right. As these enemies like all fade and like the Death Knight kind of falls and this just becomes just this pile of rusted armor as the interior of his body kind of just like disintegrates into dust. The darkness in the room seems to illuminate. All of your dark vision essentially comes into effect, those who can see. And there's kind of like a dim light coming from the kind of like hallway of the basement where you guys had entered previously, or of that like little stairway entry. The basement itself, there's not really, it just looks like a kind of an old like storage space. There's just some like crates of dusty crates and like firewood next to some dingy tables and a dirty bookcase with some moldy books on it.
Who does not have dark vision?
I don't think I do. I don't know where I would
I know
find that.
Verity has dark vision. Jax, I believe, has dark vision.
Oh, traits and features? I don't
I
think I have.
don't know if changelings have
There's
dark
also under
vision.
senses too.
Let's see.
Yeah, on the left-hand side, it's under your
Oh,
Like
no.
under-
passives.
He does not have dark vision, so Verity's the only one that can see.
No, I have dark
I'm an
vision.
elf.
Oh yeah, the elves are
Yeah.
elves. So Lukiel, Jax, and Dawn don't really see too much. but-
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
oh,
Yeah.
Aha.
Ira,
well, it's just Dawn and Jax.
Ira pulls out a torch and lights it and
Okay.
hands it to Jax.
Okay.
How long do I stay invisible for?
I think
I think it's just to the end of the read it.
so. It's like
The
if it's
turn.
the end of the
The
turn, which
end
is
turn,
6
like-
seconds. So
Dang it. I would love to just still be invisible for no reason. Like, you can't see me even with your night vision. Mwah!
So yeah, so this is just looks like a kind of dingy basement. There's really nothing of note. You're more than welcome to look into the crates and see if you find anything.
Is
Ira is going to cast Divine Sense just to make sure there are no
Fair.
more undead or fiends or anything besides Verity in the space.
Yeah, the only thing that pops up on that is just Verity.
Lovely.
is
I don't like you enough. Go away.
Cat Gabe is freaking
Gabe
out.
is being mean this time, not having
I-
fun at the door.
I love my cat, but he is also kind of a jerk.
He's so testy sometimes. It
He
is
is.
so he like literally looks like he's about to battle stance.
Now you're gonna play with the door.
cute and he's playing with the door. Oh, and yelling. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. Be both
Okay.
then.
So does any of you look into any of the crates, or do you all just kind of get out of the basement?
I am looking through the crate.
I'm gonna smash a crate.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
You got it.
I want to look at Katsuo's body and see.
I think it's gone.
Yeah. So essentially, a specter formed where his body was, and it
Okay.
kind of gone.
14.
Well,
14. There's nothing really of note in any of these boxes. They're just kind of old, like weird oddities and like knickknacks that he would sell at his shop. They're just kind of all dingy and.
Any random like pieces of gold or silver just drift in the corners
Fortunately,
for a rainy day?
Fortunately, no.
Lame.
You know what I didn't ask before entering this
Mm-hmm.
was if I could fit in here,
You're good.
because basements are normally pretty shallow.
You're good.
That's funny. I'm gonna inspect the ceiling because I'm amazed it's held up and we haven't, died from a fire yet.
Okay. You inspect the ceiling and you feel it like kind of. It's very hot to touch. So you guys
Fun.
kind of need to maybe expedite.
Whenever you
this
guys are ready,
process.
we're still in a burning house. So, yep. And then she goes and stands by the door to like try and usher people out whenever they're ready.
are there any traces of like where these people originated from, or no?
Not really.
Okay.
There is not any point of origin.
Is dude's body still there?
I think we should leave.
What a goof.
Oh, Gabe's being cute.
Gabe the goof. So do you all leave the basement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Ira does at least.
Okay.
Very
All right, everybody, let's go. Go.
Gabe.
That's so-
Literally not doing
You can hear how
anything.
loud. Here, do you want to talk to the folks?
Oh, he's just sniffing it. He's just
Don't be a
sniffing the
coward.
microphone.
Say something. Talk to people.
Oh,
He ran away.
He ran
Aw, see,
away.
he doesn't want to talk now.
He
I handed
literally
him the
was
mic and he didn't do
so-
anything.
Loud and so cute at the same time.
Yeah.
And his teeth are sharp looking. Like he looks like a little vampire a little bit.
So you guys all filter kind of out of this basement stairwell, essentially through the hole that you guys kind of had entered through with the move earth spell earlier. And you come out and you see the whole house is kind of now engulfed in fire.
I took the net with me, by the way.
Okay. Still has the net.
I
Heard
never
that,
got to
heard
use
that.
it, and I'm pissed.
Emotional support net.
I know, because it caused me a lot of emotional turmoil.
Jax is going to use one of his elementalism and create a spray of cool mist that lightly dampens creatures and objects in a 5-foot cube. So essentially, he's kind of trying to put out a little bit of the fire at the same at least at one point. And then, sorry. He's going to use one of his key points to do. I don't think I'm an elemental monk. Nope. Okay, so go ahead, Dawn.
Dawn's looks at everybody and is like, "So, what was that? What was that all about?"
So, I had asked the Emperor about Florenia, right?
Right, your lady, ex-lady,
Sort of, yes.
Yeah.
You know, the goddess that my family has been worshipping for centuries.
Who like beats you up in your sleep and stuff.
That's been a recent development.
Right,
yes.
right.
You know, funnily enough, she never actually did reach out to me before I left the Feywild. So, you know,
It's interesting.
didn't show her true face or true colors until, I was outside of my home plane. Anyway, I spoke with the Emperor and he did recognize her name. Apparently she is a usurper god. And she collaborated with a god named Venatura. The god of natural death.
Nothing about that felt natural, but continue.
Right. So I don't understand why they're against us, because those are obviously undead creatures. So I don't know why that god was coming after me specifically. You would think that they would be the opposite of what, like, I don't get it. I don't know.
Well, we do have to go back to the library because you wanted to go back to the library.
Yeah, I was actually going to research about this very exact thing.
I love how quickly we move on from things we're like,
Is-
nope, almost died. Oh, let's go to the library,
This
everybody.
is Jack. Is nobody going to help put this fire out? And he starts shooting like ice knives at the fire to try to put the fire in the house
I have
out.
nothing I can do.
I can make it worse. That's about
Oh,
it.
okay.
There's
No,
nothing I
Jack,
can
just
do.
leave it.
After, well, it's
It's an
going to
asshole's
burn the
house.
trees down.
Then put ice on the trees.
After about,
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Can you?
Are you going to summon a horse?
No.
Oh.
I'm not freaking
how would that help the fire?
Elsa.
It wouldn't.
I mean, it's not really
Oh, an
helpful.
ice
It's just the
horse
only
from
thing I remember
Frozen.
that she can do.
I'm not. This isn't really helpful, but it's the ice storm arrow.
I mean,
Okay.
A hail of rock hard ice pounds to the ground, a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
No.
So not really. Actually, no, it would. I'm going to do
Maybe.
this over the house.
Okay.
Huh.
So
I'm going
How
between the ice
peculiar.
knives and that arrow,
Everyone,
essentially,
Stand back, please.
Back way up.
Okay.
we all back up. You shoot the arrow at the house, and you see this like the house just essentially just like freezes on all sides.
Yeah.
Essentially, and then amidst the fire is just kind of like this melting.
like
So you-
It's like
Yeah,
like
like a
hailstones coming down.
Yeah. So you see a lot of like the hailstones do damage the house a bit, but given the circumstances, a
dead
lot of the
anyway.
wood is like scorched and broken. Some broken windows, of course, from the fire, as well as
we
the
just don't
hail.
want the fire to spread. We
Yeah.
don't really care
Right.
about the
The
house.
fire is put out,
didn't
so the house
start
does
the
get
fire.
put out.
That trap started the
It did. It certainly did.
Should we go back and let them know that we took care of this?
Yeah, I would think that's appropriate.
Absolutely. And show them the
Technically,
logs.
we only took care of so much.
All the
Whatever that
bookkeeping.
gross dude was, technically took care of Kazum, whatever.
Well, we should probably still let him know that he's dead.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Just that's funny.
They might need to find some more volunteers, I guess.
Just one.
And we have to figure out what's inside this box without hurting any of us.
Oh, yeah. that's
You
true.
have a box.
Yeah.
Let's smash it with a hammer.
Isn't the head of the sanctuary like a sorceress or something? I think she could just
Brilliant.
do the thing.
Hmm.
Do
Yeah.
you disarm bombs and explosives and pick locks? Is that your whole thing?
I mean, I can try.
You try to do it from us. Maybe you can do this box with consent.
Major
do you want,
side
if
eye.
I go down, I'll go down. I'll open it.
You don't have to. You can
You
wait
don't
for
have
a
to.
sorcerer lady. We're asking if you have the ability.
We can
Yeah. I mean,
I
certainly
can-
wait until we're all
I
not,
can try.
beaten and bloodied anymore, too.
So we can
I
just
am-
think
I
bloody ourselves
have-
again.
So tired.
Let me check my bag to see if I have my tools with me. I do have thieves' tools.
I believe it would be a trap disarm kit
Yeah.
that you would need.
Then
Otherwise, it would just be a normal sleight of a hand check.
Yeah.
I cannot sadly do it. I just got regular.
Okay. Let's ask the sorceress then.
Sorceress?
Yeah, she can disarm traps with a...
Oh yeah.
These tools?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate got different
that's-
rules.
I know, yeah, Baldur's Gate does. See,
Do you want to
It's
do it?
clouded my mind.
You don't have to do it. We can ask sorcerer's lady to do it.
I can try it.
She's like, give me.
I believe with a thief's tool,
challenge.
it's still a sleight of hand check.
It
Yes.
is.
Um,
And
You add your proficiency to your
yeah.
sleight of hand check
wait,
as
wait,
well.
which proficiency?
So your proficiency, you'll add it onto
Oh,
your
is-
sleight of hand
Yes.
Cool.
addition.
And
Okay.
while Verity's doing this, she's like, I know this is probably bad timing while she's like trying to, since we all about died, can I like maybe join the party?
Nah.
16.
Okay. With the 16, you hear like a. And that's where we're going to end.
Ooh.
Incredible.
Thank you again so much for listening. We appreciate all of the things, all of you. But again, big thanks to Pocket Bard. Great fight. Great job, my adventurers. And we will see you all in the next episode. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.